Okay, so question 4 of the evaluation, which is how did you use media technologies in the construction and research planning and evaluation stages? You have to reflect on how we've changed and progressed since AS last year. So for this year, how have we all moved on since then? Because I know, did us three do print last year?
You three did print and I did film.
I did film.
I guess I'd say the major factor for us is that we actually use equipment, like a boom mic camera. We had to learn all those new skills when you already had an idea of that.
Yeah, but I only used the camera this year. Last year I only used the camera, and then we just had a radio mic for the sound. Well then we literally the most we used I think was a camera and a tripod. And then this year obviously coming to it I used the boom mic, we've got the tracking dolly, shoulder rig,
Yeah. We've all used Wix again, haven't we?
Yeah.
That's the main one thing, but we've got a lot more stuff on it this year.
Yeah.
A ton of pages.
If not too much.
Yes.
Does this include Photoshop in it as well?
Yeah. Like all software.
Right.
So, for us three, Photoshop wise, what's changed? Have we used it more? Have we used more advanced stuff?
I don't know if it's more advanced, but last year I didn't really have a clue what I was doing with it, but then now I've obviously got more experience with it, so I find it a bit easy to use this time around.
Yeah, and with Premiere for doing the video, obviously I didn't use it last year, but we already have some experience of it from the Sun TV.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going into it blind, how do I use this? But because of last year, I sort of already know how to use it, so I didn't have to bother learning as much, so I could get on with it really quick. And this year, did you colour correct last year?
No, I didn't do any colour correcting last year. So that's what I've done, as well this year, I've done some colour correcting.
So it looks pretty.
Yeah, because obviously when we filmed the extra scene, we filmed one at around 3:30 and we filmed another at 9 o'clock. So there's a clear difference in the light, so they're through the cloths one of them's really orange because the sun's setting and one was really white because the sun's just come up. So I've had to colour correct that so it matches.
Yeah. Also After Effects wise, you used it for your file, didn't you?
Yeah, because we had a superhero film last year, so I used After Effects quite a lot.
Would you say? Because I did
You
it
done
too,
that?
didn't I?
Yeah, I did the colour grading and you did the special.
Yeah. So there was still that element of motion tracking in it.
Yeah.
So we've kept that the same. But then I think because you had to actually make your file.
Yeah, I had to make it from scratch, so I had to do bubble particles and make some move in an upwards direction, then compress them and put them together.
Yes, I think it's less complicated this year. I found when I was making the text appear, I had to use one of the animation presets, the typewriter one, so I didn't have to individually animate each letter. So that was a bit easier. Yeah, equipment wise, for doing the magazine last year for photography, did we all use a 7D?
I think so.
Yeah. So we've used that again this year. But I think we've got more experience in how to use it. So that's kind of kept the quality of the images the same. Obviously this year we filmed on it as well.
Yeah. I filmed a bit on Panasonic last year, so filming it all with 7Ds this year feels a lot better.
Yeah.
Because it looks obviously a lot nicer, the quality's a lot better.
Oh yeah, I did photography with the 7D. I did it with my Nikon.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I can see the image improvement.
Yeah. Did you use your Nikon for a bit of photography this year, or was it just behind the scenes?
Just behind this. I mean, no, because we
You did
needed
it.
you with the actual camera, so then I'd use mine. Well, I think I actually used the images that were the 17 ones, because like the quality was just so much more better.
So yeah, that's changed from this year on. Oh yeah, we've also used like more software to edit on. Well, for everything really. Did you use Adobe Story last year to write your script?
No, I didn't. No, because I was like, last year I didn't know about Adobe Story. Then so many tutors told me about Adobe Story, so that's what I used when I was like writing and redrafting the script, because you get to like do the setup really properly, so you'll get to say like cut to black, title, an action, and put like the character name, and it looks like a more professional script. It looks better.
Yeah.
More like organised than just using like Word.
Yeah. It's like easy for the actors to read as well.
Yeah.
And like Adobe Audition as well, we used for I think editing production meetings, and for editing a bit of the sound where they had like the aeroplane noise and then it disappeared in the next scene because it was a different shot. So I've had to like try and smooth that out. I didn't use that last year, so that's different, but sort of got the hang of it quite easily. So it's alright to use. I remember right at the beginning of the year, I used Audacity to put together the audience profile little voice clips we had. I put them in there, but that was really complicated. It's quite a bit of a faff to use. So, like Audition is better for like editing sound, I found. Yeah, we used the 100D for film as well, for the scene outside of college.
Did we?
For the Winstanley Road bit.
Oh yeah, we took a 100, yeah, because you can't take 70s out of college. But still, I think like the quality's still good. Like when I was editing that, like down when I was like looking through the files and like putting it out together, it still looks good. Like you can't even tell the difference. Like when I'm co-correcting now, so we basically just look the same.
Yeah, and like because the camera's quite a lot smaller, it was a bit of a different layout to the 70, but still like easy to get the hang of. And like it's a touch screen as well, so you can like choose which point you want to focus on. So I found that like a bit more of a help than the 70. So yeah, we've also used the Rode mic for the boom, and did everybody use the Zoom mics for like voice recording last year? And did we have them then?
Well, I used a Zoom mic last year. But I think I only used it. We only used it for like part of it.
Yeah.
Because obviously filming outside without a boom mic, and then a lot of the audio got lost. So we had to like re-record Kieran's lines.
Yeah.
He was in the film.
Yeah, and I think we've used it quite a lot more this year.
Yeah.
Like to dub over, I think, Holly's lines.
And to add in the extra little Leah and Holly conversation in scene 3.
Yeah, when you're around the corner.
Yeah.
I think I've used it quite a lot for my evaluation question, if it's mainly like a voiceover with images. Yeah, and in the evaluation, like from last year, I think I used a different piece of like software or technology for each question. But for this year, like altogether, we've not used Glogster or TimeToast. I think that was a good idea because
They were really hard to
yeah.
use. We also didn't use spicy notes, which was something that I used last year, which was just like infuriating to use because it was like you can only put like a certain amount of text and then you had to like more lean off from each other.
I did
So-
look at that, and I was like, no, not wasting my time.
What's
Yeah.
you can't have pictures even. TimeToast. It's like a little timeline thing. Oh
Yeah.
So you could put like the date of when you did something, but there was only like a really small box of text, and you could only have one picture with it. So it wasn't as good as like presenting all your information as the other ways. Like this year, what we use, I've used Premiere. emails, PowerPoint. Yeah, so I think we've chosen like the best methods of presentation this year. And like with those you can do like a lot of different things and get a lot fancier and stuff. Yeah, so like in the research and planning, I think we've got a lot more technology and different methods of presentation compared to last year. Like we've got something different on each page. Whereas like last year quite a lot of my blog was literally just I'd put the writing on it rather than have something fancy. Oh, like social media as well. Last year did everybody use like Facebook and YouTube for like correspondence and
YouTube,
stuff?
but I didn't use Facebook. I had the actor ask me to not post any videos on Facebook, so like I feel like I'm just saying not post on Facebook.
Like last year I used like Facebook Messenger to like correspond with the models for the photo shoots, and we've like done the same this year. But I think it's just like the easiest way to communicate with them.
But I'll just text.
Yeah. Like, because you can have like group chats on Facebook as well, so it's like easy to say, can everybody do this date?
Yeah.
Can everybody like wear this costume?
We also used emails as well, like for auditions.
Yeah.
Sending out with emails and like putting in posters and that.
Yeah, and we used email to like communicate with the staff as well.
To find out about like, can we use this room this time?
So yeah, I think I used email last year. I don't know. So like, we've kept that the same. I think we've used it more than last year. Yeah, I didn't use SoundCloud for anything last year, so that was like new for me. I think it's like a good way of, like it's a different way of presenting stuff. Quite like it. So yeah, altogether, I think we've progressed by using
more technology, and then the technology that we have used, we've like developed our knowledge of it to try and make it even better.
Yeah. And like we've expanded like our different methods of presentation and stuff. Like with loads of different things.
So we've expanded all like the areas, which is good. We learned more about filming and editing and putting things together.
I think we've all learned like a lot about how to like make a film, like when we were filming different stuff and like the different roles we had. And like I think we know that we definitely need 4 people to film stuff.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, we've had to have people like doubling up for jobs and things like that.
I do feel like we're more organised. Like, well, I don't know about yourselves, but last year I didn't feel like I was so organised as I was this year. Maybe because there's 4 of us and we have a schedule as well. Yeah. So that's all.
Yeah, I worked with a partner last year, so it was only 2 of us, and even then it was still like stressful. Because obviously I was acting in it because we couldn't get access to another actor, so it was Heather who was like the only one filming everything, and she was only doing films, so obviously we didn't have anyone to do like boom or anything or sound or anything.
I was on my own last year. It was quite a bit of a stress to like organise everything and do everything. So it is easy this year with 4 people because we can like, even though we've got more to do, we can like spread out the roles. And,
we know about our own job and we stick to it. Like buildings always. I mean, we do help each other.
Yeah.
But it's like
we've all got our own
like,
place.
Yeah. Got our own jobs to do.
It's good because me as one person can like focus on it. So, because like, if you try and have 4 people edit a film and then 4 people make a poster, you're gonna have people just like clashing because someone might have an idea for the poster and they might be like, I'm gonna put the headline in blue, and then someone else comes up and they go, I wanted it in green, and they change to green, and then put someone else in green and then got an argument. It's just
think the best thing about when we started is that we all knew what we were, something that we were kind of good at, or we had enough knowledge of it.
Yeah.
So then we could just kind of separate and be like, okay, I'll do this, you do that. And like, we're all okay with that.
Like, we played to like all of our strengths.
Yeah.
Get us the best possible marks.